Welcome to Farmers Weekly. My name is Napoleon Ato Kito. Something started like the mustard seed and it keeps growing towards the great glittering goal. Out of a beauty contest came a vision, that is to say, beauty with a purpose. Ohiniba Akusia Chirewa didn't get bogged down because she couldn't win the race. Out of a third position, she's been able to craft Miss Agriculture contest, which is a new first for Ghana. Farmers Weekly now rolls on your screen. Long ago, agriculture's contribution to gross domestic product (GDP) of Ghana hovered around 80%. It was a dominant sector in terms of employment and exports. Today, agriculture has been displaced at the top spot by the services sector, which jumped to the summit of the scale in 2011. A flurry of investment-related activities saw banking, insurance, the telecoms, information technology and other such items taking the foothold. The services sector was coupled by oil and gas exploration as a complement to major factors influencing Ghana's economy. All these dynamics meant that the contribution by agriculture in percentages had dwindled, but certainly not in terms of absolute volumes. Though overtaken by the services sector, agriculture's role in the economy remains vital, strong, and government continues to invest to improve on agricultural productivity. But then, the COVID-19 crisis in the first quarter of year 2020 served as a wake-up call and juggled up agriculture to a central position as it is always known. With nations in lockdowns, there was a chase for food, leaving other items on the back burner. Whilst visiting Ghana in 2017, the African Development Bank President, Nigeria's Dr. Akinwumi Adesina said, the 5 planks of the bank going forward includes feeding Africa. In his words ahead of COVID-19, quote, I want young people to understand that agriculture is a cool business. You taking ketchup with your sandwiches, it is agriculture. You taking cornflakes, it comes from agriculture. So there is a lot of money to be made all across the value chain, from production, logistics, storage, to marketing and all that. And so we have a program that we call Enable Youth in Agriculture, which is to develop a new generation of young commercial farmers and also young agribusiness of entrepreneurs of Africa.
All protocol duly observed. My purpose here is very simple. But first of all, let me say a very big thank you to God Almighty for making this day possible. Like he rightly said, after Ghana's Most Beautiful, I wanted to promote young women in agriculture. And we've been doing this thing for 3 years. This is our 3rd year. I thought we were going to clap for us. And it's beautiful, very, very beautiful to see all these young women with great projects. You're going to hear some tonight. Great projects in agriculture. And I thought that this is a great platform for them to unleash their various potentials. And a very big thank you. I'm just going to make this very short because by saying thank you to people who have supported us throughout this journey. To Women in Agricultural Development Directorate under the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, to Auntie Paulina, thank you so much. Please clap for Auntie Paulina for me. Clap for her. Thank you so much to Casa Diropa. We are here at this venue because of Casa Diropa. They are headline sponsor for this year. Please clap for them. Miss Agriculture Ghana basically is about promoting young women with their various projects in agriculture. What we are saying is that we are doing the makeup, we are doing the costume, but we will still eat. So let's also get into it. Let's join hands together. Let's put our forces together and then push the agenda of agriculture. Basically, that is what Miss Agriculture Ghana is about. So wherever you are or wherever you be, we want you to send the message out that there is something called Miss Agriculture Ghana, which is not just like any other pageant. We are promoting young women who are in agriculture. This year, our focus is to get the winner a land. We have a project land. I'll tell you, we're going to clap to that. In the Eastern region, it was given to us by Osaberima Sariodro to help the young women who are into agriculture. There are cash prizes, a lot of souvenirs for the young women to enjoy from, as well as, most importantly, the networking.
It was visionary on her part, as the choice of agriculture perfectly intertwined expert opinion and natural exigencies. Pioneering a Miss Agriculture contest adds to the tailwind of the new agricultural movement that focuses on women in agriculture as a special case and not just a way of life. The 2020 Miss Agriculture contest has been launched in Accra, sponsored by Casa de Ropa, an agri-based company. Moderated by the Public Relations Officer of the Blue Skies Company Limited, Mr. Alistair Jimate, the contest took off to a whirlwind with 9 contestants in action. As we walk down the road, there is every reason to look back to 2018 and 2019, where initial steps were taken to put the event notches higher. The 2019 winner, a midwife, Margaret Efriye, says she used her badge to launch a campaign highlighting the dangers in agricultural chemicals, especially when there is an overdrive.
I'm Margaret Efriye, a midwife and a farmer as well. I've been using my proceeds to help my pregnant women in the village. And when I won Ashewem in the Ashanti region, and when I won Miss Agriculture Ghana 2019, I was advocating against the abuse of agrochemicals by farmers. Yeah.
So when you won, you said that farmers should be careful, they should take all the precautions in order.
Okay.
And what are the platforms? What platform did you use to tell this, to evangelize on this?
I've been working hand in hand with Hortifresh Ghana. So we've been going around the villages to do that project.
Were you impressed with what you saw of those who are likely to be definitely one of them will be your successor? How did you see tonight's event?
It's been splendid because I've seen a lot of the ladies talking about empowering women to go into agriculture, and I'm very impressed.
Before her, Ekuefriye Obinfosu, an agricultural extension officer, was the Miss Agriculture title holder, and she used the experience to practice and propagate oyster mushroom.
I never had I thought that every child growing up will see Miss Ghana. You see other beauty pageants, and yes, as a girl, I'm a princess, I'm a queen, and you see them in fairy tales, but you never thought that one would come that would fit what you are passionate about, right? So I always say that the Miss Agriculture Ghana pageant and the title and the brain behind it was just made for me, because growing up, I am into science, love agriculture, but I never ever thought that one day it could be expressed in a royal way, as in being a queen and then doing what I love to do is agriculture. So when I won, it was like a dream come true.
Benazu is a judge of the Miss Agriculture contest. She has adequate local knowledge as a staff of the Women in Agric Development of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture.
First of all, I'm very excited about this pageant. This pageant is beauty with a purpose. So it's not just the regular pageants where the ladies come and catwalk and do all that. We are looking at ideas in relation to Agric. We are looking at feasible ideas and feasible means of executing these
Inspiring
ideas.
the 9 contestants, the Director of Women in Agric Development of the Sector Ministry, Madame Paulina Addy, said there are women role models who have carved names for themselves in the agricultural value chain. GTV Farmers Weekly would mention Nkulenu palm oil and related products by Nkulenu Industries established by late Dr. Esther Oklu in 1942.
It's been beauty with a purpose. And for the themes you've chosen, they are very laudable. But as the MC said, this is an opportunity for us to get ourselves groomed for the D-Day. And we will put you as part of our program to also intervene to groom you up. So just be prepared. As everybody spoke, yes, farming is the key to everything. And if I talk about farming, it cuts across. It's not just the cultivation, but the value addition part, and even the innovations that go with it. Now we have products like our own wele we put in our okra stew, nicely packaged and ready for the pot. A lot of things are coming up. And in the midst of problems like we have on hand, the COVID, the opportunities are also there to tap into. So let us all push agriculture forward. And for women, I think the sky is the limit. We have great women in agriculture who are doing marvelously well. They have vast lands. They are producing quality stuff for the Ghanaian as well as other markets. We can look at their example and also launch into the deep. So, without much ado, I'd also want to thank Casa de Europa. Last year, we gave the group of young ladies an exposure visit to your end. And the orange flesh sweet potato is something we've also been promoting. So coming to Casa de Europa, I had to look for something that has an orange tinge, and I'm happy. I'm happy the CEO also has some orange attire, because that is what you try to put on to promote that commodity. It's full of life. Yes.
Supported by Dr. Catherine Dawson Amwa, president of the Casa de Europa Foundation. A green cake, the symbol of agriculture, was cut to launch the 2020 Miss Agriculture.
Agric Pageant 2020.
Photo.
It's definitely going to be in August. And I hope by then all of us and more of us will be here to witness that. Thank you very much.
Then Mr. Jimate of Blue Skies Company Limited also underscored the importance of agriculture, narrowing down to women's role in the sector.
I work. It was just last year that we had to send 2 young ladies to a GIZ training in Sugakope to learn how to operate the tractor. And when you go to the farm and you see these ladies in the tractor, but I've been always been saying it, and people have been laughing. When you see them in their hairdo, very beautiful. You see them in their cap when they sit in the tractor and they begin to work. It is such an exciting view to behold. So let's support these young women who have a mission to accomplish, who have a vision that they are aspiring to, so that at the end of the day, this country will become better. In fact, like she said, I don't often see a lot of women in that sector. Even for those who have even gone through the training, they are struggling to get jobs. And there's a lot of myth around, well, when you operate a tractor, you probably will not give birth to a male child. It is not true.
The floor was opened for the contest.
I am in the person of Miss Francisca Osandia Danso, a granddaughter of a cocoa farmer and also an SHS graduate from Enum Presby Senior High School. I am highly honored to be given the opportunity to contest for Miss Agriculture 2020. Protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, I wouldn't let anybody know because it saddened my heart to see how the economic system has risen down, and I have devoted myself to stand in and practice poetry in order to raise the economic system higher.
Please, I have interest in the consumption of local fruits rather than foreign fruits. That is why I've also taken this great opportunity to also launch my new name as JB Local Food. Okay, I believe that Miss Agriculture Ghana is the right platform for me to learn more about my project and also to unleash my potentials.
My name is Letitia Nyama, a product of National Film and Television Institute. I'm a broadcast student, and my main focus for joining this pageant is to help in nutritional value as an nutritional ambassador to fight COVID-19. Aside going to the hospital for your treatment, you still need vitamin in your system, and I mean locally vitamins, which we'll find in, let's say, your contomere, tomatoes, a lot of fruits and vegetables that we have in Ghana here, which will help fight the immune system as a lady and everything. Thank you.
Thank you.
My name is Amma, and I'm here purposely to advocate and urge more women involving in the operating of farm machinery, since that sector is mainly dominated by men. I'm here to close the gap between male and female in the agricultural mechanization sector. I believe in the saying that what a man can do, a woman can do better. And I believe, thank you. And I believe Miss Agriculture Ghana is the right platform to help execute my project. I'm here to seek for your votes and support to be crowned Miss Agriculture Ghana 2020.
My name is Nales, and I have a passionate interest in poultry farming. So that came about my project name, Women in Poultry Farming. We all know that poultry farming is basically given to men because they say that it's very hard work to do. But no, with me being in this sector for about 5 years, I've come to realize that women can do poultry farming and do it very well because, second of all, it's very lucrative. And third of all, you can impact your society. And what makes me so passionate about poultry farming is because you create jobs for other people. And so this platform, Miss Agriculture, I would love you to help me by voting for me to become the queen of this year's Miss Agriculture.
My name is Diana Dayaka Osei from Oboko in the Eastern region. Daughter of a poultry farmer, granddaughter of a cocoa farmer. I'm an entrepreneur at heart, and solving problems with technology is my passion. For example, I co-founded a fintech startup that raised $100,000 in seed funding to solve the problem of access to credit for traditional savings groups. And I'm interested in exploring how technology can be used to empower the market woman to source food produce efficiently and affordably. I believe Miss Agriculture Ghana is the right platform to help me research and validate my project idea. So I would like to be crowned Miss Agriculture Ghana 2020 because I'm coachable, ready, willing, and able to pursue a career in agriculture to help create jobs and economic security for the good people of Ghana. My project is called Market Queen. Thank you.
I'm a 20-year-old undergrad of the Cape Coast University pursuing BEC Agro-Processing. I come from Kodiabe in the Eastern region, currently residing in Tema. I believe Miss Agriculture Ghana is the right platform for me to be able to learn more about my right choice of project, to get the right direction, and also unleash talents. My project of interest is spinach farming. That is why I encourage more young women to go into spinach farming and came up with my project, Spinach Production. I humbly request all and sundry to vote for me to be crowned Miss Agriculture Ghana 2020 and together to champion the cause of young women in agriculture. Thank you.
Aren't you happy to be here? Welcome once again to the official launch of Miss Agriculture 2020. I present to you Abuna Ohinewa Buedu. I'm advocating for the consumption, production, and exportation of our own local brown rice. Miss Agriculture is the only beauty pageant that supports the basic needs of humanity through food security. Miss Agriculture seeks to encourage, inspire, and motivate young women in agriculture through our innovative ways. I chose this path, which is sponsored by the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, to unleash my talent and bring my innovative ways into reality. Let's all support Miss Agriculture to stay. Thank you for our sponsors. Thank you for your time.
All right, thank you. So my name is Patience, and then I am into snail farming. For me, I believe in eating your food as medicine and not your medicine as food. And when we look at the benefits of snails, which are rich in vitamins A, E, K, B6 and B12, and potassium and magnesium, with this year's theme of boosting our immune system in this COVID-19, look, snails are the best options. Just like he was saying, and just like my other contestant was saying, we need to eat what is locally ours. And snails are the best meat protein that we have, but it looks like we are not even patronizing them. So I believe in being an ambassador for healthy eating through snails. And so that is why I came up with my project called Ngwapa, which in Chi means good snails. And so at Ngwapa, we say that eat well and eat your food as medicine and not medicine as food. Thank you, sir.
Nalis takes up women in poultry farming as a concept. Francisca said her choice is poultry as well. Diana calls for increased uptake of technology to empower women in agriculture. Ama widens the scope with the adoption of general farm machinery for higher productivity. Production and export of rice will be the focus of EVA. Mercy moves into spinach cultivation, a very unique area. JB will promote consumption of local foods. And the nutrition ambassador will be Letitia. The selected areas of interest are purely their choices, and they will either develop concept notes, indicate that which they have affected positively in chosen areas, or actual practical experiences by contestants. Ebenezer Obin-Bafo is the CEO of Casa de Ropa, based at Winneba in the central region of Ghana.
I want to thank the organizers of the Maize Agriculture 2020 for bringing such an innovative program. Casa de Ropa is a company which is an agri-base, and we are into the production and the processing of the orange fresh sweet potato. This is one of the research products that has been released by the Crop Research Institute of Ghana, and we've been working with them since 2015. Around 2018, we entered into an agreement with the Exim Bank of Ghana and implemented the government program, what we call the 1D, 1F. As we speak now, we have constructed a modern factory in Winneba, just about 3 kilometers off Winneba. What we are trying to do now is to use a Ghanaian raw material and add value to it. We've seen the various products that we do. And the good thing is that all our products are non-sugar based. We are substituting the sweet potato with all the refined sugar. So one way we are cutting down the importation of sugar, another way we are creating employment. The reason why Casa de Ropa decided to sponsor Maize Agriculture 2020 is simple. We are a 90% women employer. That means 90% of our workforce, currently we have about 450 workers, 90% of them are women. So we have a common ground with Maize Agriculture pageant to say that once we are training women, once women are involved, 90% are involved in our activity, it makes it simple for us to also pick the young ones, because these are elderly people. Those who have no opportunity to have a higher education, they are mainly engaged in the agriculture. But I want to prove to Ghanaians that agriculture is a business. It doesn't matter where your education is. You can also take agriculture as a business if you are educated. And that is the main reason why we sponsor such a program.
Recently, when asked about secret to his good health, the 83-year-old retired Brigadier General of the Ghana Armed Forces, who served twice as Chief of Defense Staff, General Joseph Nunu Mensah, pointed at a spinach plant. And so, he's cultivating it in his compound. Spinach is rich in vitamins A, C, and K, magnesium, iron, and manganese. Eating this green leafy veggie may benefit eye health, reduce oxidative stress and blood pressure levels. The government of the day has been pushing for increased poultry production to offset import bills of same products. Under its flagship Rearing for Food and Jobs, poultry farmers are receiving enormous assistance to produce more for the local market. Snail farming is taught by the Council for Scientific and Industrial Research, CSIR Ghana. One of its institutes, the Forestry Research Institute of Ghana, FORIG, organizes courses for snail farmers. Heliciculture, commonly called snail farming, is the process of raising edible land snails, primarily for human consumption or cosmetic use. Snail meat contains protein, unsaturated fatty acids, iron, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, copper, zinc, vitamins A, B6, B12, K, and folate. It also contains amino acids at higher levels than in whole egg. Rice cultivation is one area that has engaged government, and under the Planting for Food and Jobs, a lot of machinery has been procured to reduce the drudgery faced by farmers and to increase production for local market. From less than 200,000 tons per year, rice production is radically improved over 2 years, and highly placed sources in the Ministry of Agric indicates a target of 900,000 tons per year by the end of 2020. Generally, the supplies of farm machinery have been the main feature of the subtle agricultural revolution as Ghana aims to completely sever ties with a hoe and cutlass economy. Consumption of local foods will be important in the scheme of things as it stimulates local production, constitutes a market for local production, and reduces importation with all attendant problems. Agriculture without a local consumption base creates challenges for storage and for value addition. Advent of COVID-19 has placed more value on human immune systems, which is strengthened by food with nutritional value. Nutrition scientists prefer local foods. It is noted that the native foods include cocoyam, potato, taro, yam, banana, nuts, fish, green leafy foods, among others. They are whole, wholesome, natural, and unprocessed. What else can I say than to wish the various contestants well in their noble objectives? The founder of the event is working closely with the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, which is pursuing an aggressive policy towards advancing the role of women in the sector. My name is Napoleon Atukito. You just watched Farmers Weekly. See you next week.